You're watching Pitch to Production, the show where we take a random idea and turn it into a film, all within a month. Now, without further ado, lights, camera, action. Yes, music, yeah. Yeah, that's music right there. Thank you, Joshua Martin, for the introduction. Hey, guys. It's been a while. Welcome back to Pitch to Production, the show where we turn an idea into a film. Now, I haven't done this in a month, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty, maybe rusted over. But, yeah, so joining us, well, actually, before we come to joining us, today we have our final show of Pitch to Production. Yeah, I know. It's kind of upsetting. It's kind of sad. Maybe the world's going to end, but it's okay. It's okay if the world ends because we still going to be there. Okay, that's pretty dramatic, but yeah, it's the last show. I am moving. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, I guess. No, I'm kidding. But life takes its ways the way it goes, and I'm moving to a new location, new opportunities, stuff like that. So that'll be exciting, and I will continue my path as a scriptwriter, storyboard writer on film sets and commercial sets and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. I'm definitely excited for it. But don't think that it's going to be the last that you see of me. No, like just because Pitch to Production on set is ending doesn't mean that the entire show as a whole is going to end. You're still going to see on this channel projects uploading, films that I've been doing, just not in a talk show type format. So who knows? Maybe it'd even feel more intimate with you guys. Not in a weird way, But anyways, aside from that weird note, we have our last special guest of the show, Miss Nicole Bailey. Hey, what's up?
Clink.
Cheers.
Clink.
Cheers.
Nice.
Y'all heard that? Okay.
Clink.
So, Miss Nicole Bailey, what do you do?
I'm a student at FAU.
A student at FAU.
A student
you heard
at
it. You
FAU.
heard it. You
You
heard
were
it.
ex-student at FAU.
Ex-student. Yeah, I did graduate. I did do that. My fault.
My fault.
My fault. But yeah, tell me what else do you like to do?
I like film.
you like film?
I think it's pretty cool.
What do you like about film, Nicole?
I don't know what I like about film.
You know?
Like, I don't know. I just think the representation sometimes, because sometimes people are too scared to be themselves. And then when you see it on film, it's gradually like, okay, like, this is fine, Not like with the bad habits, but like with the good habits, Because like I think television makes it pretty clear, like what's a good guy, what's a bad guy. So
Yeah, film definitely makes, like, people say, oh, I like to watch cinema or I like to go to the movies because it's escape from reality. You don't have to worry about those gray areas as
Yeah.
much. And depending on the film, it is a fun experience to just see, like Batman fight the Joker, good versus
Yeah.
bad. It's easier to digest. You don't have to consciously think about, well, what if the Joker's family and like what
Yeah,
if his
yeah.
taxes? You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I think is the problem with Disney at the moment. Can I say Disney or is that copyright?
I don't know. I don't know. Mickey Mouse, don't come for me. Maybe I can't even say Mickey Mouse. But what's your beef with the D word?
Yeah. No, it's just that I feel like all their current villains, they're like, oh my god, this is the nicest person, like, and then it's a plot twist villain. That's the problem. Like, I've seen
Like
so
Hans
many
from Frozen?
YouTube videos. Yeah, like Hans from Frozen. I think Toy Story, had a plot twist villain. And there was just so many plot twist villains that's happened. It's like, that's insane. This is kind of annoying because now we feel something for the villain when I just want a villain that's just completely unhinged. We don't care. Like, we just want to see him come down.
I think I do relate to that because I found myself lately finding villains that are there just to be like villains or like they're just be evil and they know that they're evil and destructive. I'm finding them more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to feel like the pressure of like, oh, I do want to see them go down, but like they have a daughter.
Yeah, but they have a daughter.
Yeah,
with Strange World. They like, it was, I don't know, it was more focused on like the family problems. That I think that's why it kind of like went downhill as it did. Because like with Encanto, like there was family problems, but I feel like that was more enjoyable. But with Strange World, it's like they focused a lot on the family problems, and it just kind
Mm,
of like took away from I don't know, just like a lot of stuff I feel
mm,
like. So I just think like villains have not been done properly recently.
mm. Speaking of villains and writing in general, you've been writing a couple things. You want to talk about that?
I could talk about my treatment of Tune if that's what you're
If you
referencing.
want to, yeah, go for it.
So basically, me and him, we have a film club at FAU, and so we just started, and so to show people like that our club can actually like do stuff and like we have films and stuff. We're trying to make treatments and everything. So I created one treatment, and the treatment's basically about so it's a guy who wants to learn about a piano, and so he's like, oh well. Let me rephrase this. It's a guy who wants to get the girl by playing piano. So he meets her, and she's like, I really like people who play piano. And so he's like, okay, cool. He goes to a room and he starts playing piano, and a girl comes in and she's like, you're playing this kind of bad. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. And so she ends up getting feelings for him, and that's the film. That it's super simple. It's on FAU Get Grounds. I just think it'll be a good first step towards everything. But that's if we decide to choose that one.
Now, what Nicole and I and a lot of students at FAU are trying to do is bring a film scene back to at least FAU. Florida is a goal, but I don't think we're like the superheroes of that story yet. But we would definitely like to bring the film scene to FAU because I feel like it's kind of neglected over the years. Maybe it's just because we don't have like a what's
Good
the
film
South
program.
California SC. What is it called again?
UNSCA.
Something like that. Yeah.
My cousin goes
University of South
there.
California. Yeah. We don't have
Oh.
anything like that here. So, we'd like to do that. Plus, it's just good, in my opinion, to hot take, get your ideas out there on paper and collab with people because that's what the collaborative process is about. If you just write it and stick it in the USB, it gets forgotten and it becomes a regret and it becomes a bad memory. Well, not maybe a bad memory, but just like a, man, I wish I could have did that, So I'm definitely on board with Tune, and Nicole has helped me out with ginseng. This is my DP.
I was about to say, how's
Exactly.
ginseng going? Let the audience
Ginseng.
know.
Okay, so guys, hear this. Ginseng.
Hear this.
Hear this real quick before you put me on the stake. Editing is hard. And you might not have guessed, but I can't stand editing. So haven't done
Well, it
that.
doesn't help that with the computer that you have.
Oh yeah, we don't even have to talk about that. That's controversial. Andrew knows. Andrew's seen it. What's up, Andrew? But yeah. So editing has been a real curse word. And we're pushing through. We're chugging along. But the thing about just work in general, not even like a film industry thing, but just work in general. You have to push through. Like you have to do the things you don't want to do to get to the points where you do want to do them. Right? I want to see my actors enjoy the premiere. I want to see their work get recognized, And they spend all that time, not even just my cast and my crew. They spend all that time, like 4 days of doing that grueling work in Fort Lauderdale. And it'd just be terrible on all ends if I just didn't do it, right? So I'm going to do it. And in fact, I'm not even going to say I'm going to do it. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it, And it's something I have to tell myself every day. I know it comes off weird, but, So TLDR, ginseng is still in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why don't you talk about, since this is your last episode, why
Yeah.
don't you talk about all the films you worked on?
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could have sent some photos because I have some photos from The Flood, which I think would have been cool to show here.
Ooh, the flood. Yeah.
Uh,
Y'all don't know about The
you have
Flood.
Peach Wine.
Peach wine,
'Cause
yeah.
The Flood kind of ties into that because it was straight after a ginseng shoot, and then Peach Wine, and then you also worked on.
I worked on the beach one
the
by
beach
chance.
One. Yeah.
I worked on.
So yeah, you probably go into details about those. How was
Yeah.
your experience with working on them?
So
What was your favorite film to work on this year?
ooh, I think my favorite one to work on, just because I had so many memories of it, was either Peach Wine or which is another director. She goes by Grace Burns. So
Cool
you can
name.
find her video on YouTube. That was fun to work on. I pretended I broke my leg on that set. It was hilarious. Don't do that. They will actually call the cops.
What?
But another one that was fun. It was kind of terrifying at the moment, but Tara's film, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Her film was called
The hobo one.
The Hobo one. Her film was called Under the City Lights, and it was basically like a hobo was traveling the wilderness, and there's a plot twist at the very end. Which, if you want to see it, check it out. I won't spoil that. But we were in a forest at like 3 a.m. and I don't do that. I don't do that. So I was just like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that. And we were hearing the leaves fall on the ground and you're making like a sound, and I just wanted to get out of there. It was like the boogeyman is going to murder me, you know. Didn't happen, surprisingly, you know. But that was a fun set looking back on it now. But what Nicole brings up is that a lot of filmmaking isn't just you making your own films. It's you participating in other people's films and getting that experience. Each film set that we've been on, we've learned something new every single time. And we've made connections every single time. When we were on the beach, well, I was on the beach set. I got a new Instagram from another producer, right? Like, it's film is about who you know, pretty much. And if you're not networking like that, then unfortunately you may not have the connection to have that lucky person that can really help you on your career.
That's why we're making the film club, but also the president of that club. We went to one of the founders' parties of that club. I'm repeating myself, I feel like, but whatever. She said that, when we go to the party, it's gonna be like a networking event, and it's just supposed to be a party, but like she was like, this is a networking event, not just a party. It's a networking event.
It's a networking
I got
event.
like.
It's not a party. It's just a get together.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah. No, but like it was Matt's birthday, and you know we go there, we're having fun, you know everything's going on, but like you know I'm just getting everyone's Instagram. I got like
pretty
8 people's
much.
Instagram.
Pretty much. That's the one. There's two annoying things about film students before we go on a commercial break, and I want to see if you agree with me on this. Everything you see is a shot, and there's always a chance to network.
Yeah.
The most annoying thing is that run in my head constantly.
Yeah, like I met a guitarist of a band, and so I was like, maybe I could do like concert photos for them one day, you know, because like his band is actually doing pretty well. Like they just played at the Propaganda or something is what it's called. That's straight up what the place is called. But like they played there and they have pretty decent music, and I'm thinking like, you know, what if I just offer my services up like for free, but I'd get cool photos, you know. So, I don't know. I just think it's crazy how, like, the world works, networking works.
It really do be what it do.
It really do what it do.
How about we do this? Let's go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll just say our goodbyes and rehash the good old times and maybe even the future times that are to come. So, stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Here at the Brooklyn Cafe, our subjects range from hot topics, feel-good stories, and back-in-the-day nostalgia. With guest personalities and business features, you just never know who you'll see on the show. With our brew crew on set, we always air live to inspire, educate, and create. Make it a date and have a day at the cafe. Join Dawn and Freddie every weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. and for lunch every weekday from 12 to 2. Amplify your voice. Call us at 866-224-5422 or visit our website at brooklyncafe.tv.
Hope you grabbed some popcorn. Pitch to Production comes back in 5, 4, 3. And we're back. Okay, so welcome back to Pitch to Production, and they are playing the music so loud over there. It's kind of like a celebration for me or something. You know, kind of crazy, you know? a chapter for. Maybe that's too dramatic. It's the end of something though.
I mean, college is a chapter in
College
life.
is a chapter.
So yeah, it kind of ended right there.
So what are we doing? And this isn't directed towards just us two. There's more people on set, believe it or not.
We have a live studio.
We do have a live studio audience. What do you guys want to do? There they are.
Whoa.
What do you guys want to do when in the future? Where do you see yourselves in like 5 years? This is for everybody.
Oh.
Y'all are on screen. Come on
We're
now.
on screen now.
I'm on. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I'll start first because you guys are cowards. So in 5 years, I'd hope to be a script writer, storyboard writer, and going for my master's at a college that I don't know yet because again, it's 5 years from now. But the first goal is to get into a writer's room. That's the first goal. And for those that don't know, shows are made via writers' rooms. If you only have one writer, then it might not come out the best because there's not a lot of ideas bouncing off with each other. It doesn't add shape to the story. And then my next goal after that would be going to be a field writer, which is the actual writer that gets to work on set. So they'd be talking to the actors, telling them or conveying them their ideas on the script. They'd be talking to the director and stuff like that. I'd love to do that. I love talking to people. If you can't tell, I have a big mouth, and not because of my lips. So that's what I like to do. And then in the future, it'd be kind of great. It'd be kind of dope, a little cool if I was a director. So I'm thinking about doing that in the
You
future.
definitely have the director-esque.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like, you just got to work your way up to it.
Yeah.
I think it'll come soon enough in
Now,
5 years.
what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I guess cinematographer for a film, honestly. I think that would be great. I want to say more, but honestly, it's just like, yeah, let me be a cinematographer. Director, I'd like, if anything, the highest I'd want to go in filming is like director of photography. So I could like, oversee like storyboards, that kind of stuff. I just don't want to like oversee an entire crew, I guess. I don't know.
I
That'd
feel
be a
you.
bit, yeah.
I feel you, yeah. Andrew or Joshua, what do you guys want to do?
You want to go first? I haven't looked at the menu yet, so go.
Okay. My goal so far is to hopefully be an all-in-one, either grip or DP.
Grip?
This
I didn't know
means,
that.
for example, let's say
I'm not a film star. I don't know what the hell you're talking
a
about.
grip basically is everything I do all the time.
Okay.
Setting up lights, having everything, and being able to actually give that to people. So as of right now, I'm working to buy certain gear. And then once I have that certain gear, I make it easier for people. For example, you have a vision. So I can help you get that vision because everywhere is really expensive. Even rental places are really expensive.
Dude.
So hopefully in the future, make it so that way it's a small person doing having everything, all the lights you need, the camera you need, whatever, but making it so that way you can achieve your goal of bringing more film to Florida.
Would
Because
you-
it's just too hard to do it normally because not everybody has access to everything.
Would you have your own company? Is that what you're building to?
Hopefully.
Nice.
But if anything, not a full company, it's just myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
If you ever need
We'll
anyone
see.
to work. Mostly.
Yeah.
No, it's like
If you ever need some promotionals.
networking,
Yeah.
I'm not a film student, so.
Boo.
Yeah. Well,
Imposter.
animation, that's still film. I had to
hey, that's
study.
still really cool.
I had to study your camera looks, your 3-point lighting, crap like that. But I'll just say 5 years from now,
Yeah.
I want to just be designing at least one bit of everything: book covers, album covers, magazines, billboards, commercials, just anything that you set your eyes on. There's gonna be my little signature in the bottom right.
JM.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the general consensus that we're getting is that we all want to make our mark on the world. We don't we don't like to be forgotten. Kind of crazy, guys. But yeah, we all want to leave our mark on the world, and we all want to help each other or inspire somebody. And I think that's the beautiful part about film and just film networking, because even though people might be in it for the money, even though people might be in it for leverage or underhanded reasons, or even altruistic reasons, I think the beautiful thing about film is that it brings people together to, how do I say, change the world, I guess. That might be very dramatic. There might not even be any change, but there's something about film that brings faith back into humanity, at least for me. I don't know if it's for the same for other people, but at least for me, as I stand now in 2023, I genuinely believe that film has the power to just connect people, and not just what you see on screen, but what happens behind screen. So I really do hope that this show, P2P, showed that light to whoever's watching this, because all I see is a camera, guys. Sorry to break the fourth wall, but I literally just see a Canon right now.
The beast.
But I hope
Black
that
Magic.
Black Magic. Oh no, I'm on the ISO. I'm on the Canon.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But I really do hope that that connection is evident in what we've shown, because Dog Ear, Ginseng, Night at the Party, Summoned by Nicole Bailey over here, Only One Woman by Joshua Martin over there, and Andrew, I'm sorry, I don't know if you've done film
he was
works
in
like
it.
that.
No, he helped me out with
Oh,
Only One
Andrew
Woman.
helped with it, right? These things bring
you were in the
these
cameras.
things bring creative minds together. And I think film isn't something that is to be overlooked because there's professionals in Hollywood, right? Because people have their own stories to tell. People have their own connections that they want to make, and they have these links that they want to share with you guys. So I'd like to thank everybody who watched Pitch to Production. I'd like to thank my wonderful guests. If you guys want to shout out like social media or anything like that you guys want people to see on, if not, I'll just pass by. Let's start with Nicole first, if you want to share your stuff.
My Instagram, my photography Instagram is AURINKOPHS. Arinko PHS.
You want to say it again?
Arinko PHS.
There we go.
AURINKOPHS. I am part of a spelling bee now.
I did do that in 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, you got your social media?
No. But you can go to my
JMR.
website.
Oh.
Now you got a website
Oh.
on them.
martinart.net. Ugh.
Okay. And Andrew, what you got?
Oh, I'm good. I'm
What?
chilling.
Where's your Instagram?
I don't have any of my work on there. It's just personal.
Okay.
Everything I got is
Drop
within
it.
myself right now.
We're gonna get you up to date. We're gonna get you up to date.
Just call Ant Media Productions to get a hold of Andrew.
There you go.
And
888.
and in the studio that you see now, there's so many more talented producers here. There's only such a small fraction of people here. So keep an eye out. Who's a producer? Who do you know? And if I were to leave, maybe I should leave now. If I were to leave parting words, then I'd say psych, because it's not parting words, because I'm probably going to see you another time, whoever's watching. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully all of our dreams come into fruition and we all do what we aspire to be. And until then,
Before you go,
oh, what's up?
I just want to say it was nice having you here. I know you're leaving to Virginia. So I just want you to know that you've been a huge part here ever since you came. And that you've changed
The
a lot of
flattery.
people. The flattery, yes. It's your last show and it's your last day. So thank you for being part of Brooklyn Cafe. And thank you for being part of all of our lives. And yeah, it's nice having you here.
Man, don't make me cry on my own show. But yeah, I really do appreciate everybody that I've met at the Brooklyn Cafe. And again, name shout-outs: Nicole, Andrew, Josh, Zari, who's running board right now. Good job, I see you. But yeah, just so many talented minds. Always keep an ear out for those talented people, because there's so much talent and not enough people getting exposed for it. So let's bring that to the sunlight. Let's do the best that we can. And even though this episode might be over and you might not see me on set anymore, just know that you'll see me again in the future. And for now, and I'm going to have to do this with one-handed because I'm holding a microphone, that is a wrap. And we're out. You've been watching Pitch to Production. Join in next week as we keep the ball rolling and the ideas flowing.